Collective. How is everybody? Thank you for tuning in to this bonus reading. Let's take a look at, what I do here is I usually talk about some of the common trends that happened in the readings that I did this week. So, but I am going to pull some cards. So I want to pull some cards and then I'm going to talk a whole bunch. Okay, that feels good. So, yeah, this actually makes sense. And this is something I was going to talk about. So, I feel like this week, I'm feeling like the collective is going to have a little bit of a hard time with their mental health. So, and I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything like that, but there were a lot of messages along the way of like things actually being quite good. Things are going pretty good, but a lot of negative self-talk and like people, I don't know, I felt like, things could be going great and in your head you're like, well, fuck this is probably going to be shitty anyways, and this person probably hates me, and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, we all go through it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is A, because it came up in a bunch of readings, and B, like, if you're aware of it, then you can do something about it. And sometimes me saying doing something about it doesn't actually mean doing anything. It just means taking care of yourself. So I'm not going to try and tell you like, just be positive. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. But yes, self-care would be something that you need to make a priority. So if you're feeling yourself just getting into a negative mindset, saying shitty things about yourself in your head or about other people, let cooler heads prevail. Don't I would try and avoid any kind of heated conversations. Like if you're hot, don't go into a conversation. I mean, and honestly, I actually experienced this about 2 weeks ago. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And I wasn't feeling great. And I honestly, that day I felt like I was going crazy and I was ready to fight with a lot of people. So, just be very mindful of it. Definitely. Yeah, because even here, like we have the luckiest card in the deck, the 9 of Cups, and then it's crossed with the Devil. I don't know. I think it's really important you look after yourself, and it's okay to slow down to look after yourself, because if you don't, you're just going to be a piece of shit later. So, you can't put a price on mental health. I truly believe that. I suffer from panic attacks. I totally get it. Yeah, and I have anxiety, which also, here's another thing too. If you're just like really bitchy sometimes and you snap a lot, sometimes it doesn't come from a place of being bitchy. Sometimes it's just anxiety too. You just feel so on edge, you just don't know what to do. And I get it. I totally get it. Let me see here. Yes, communication was another thing that was very important. I'm just looking at my notes here. Yeah, give yourself a break. You are awesome. Yeah, a lot of I feel like a lot of you just need to know how fucking great you are. I'm gonna pull some more cards here. I'm getting rid of all of these. see what else comes up. But those were the common trends this week. So I really, really feel like all you beautiful bitches need to know that you're beautiful bitches, and that you need to take care of your beautiful bitch self, okay? It's very important. Very important. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yes. So, another thing that came up quite a bit was that financially there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, things are pretty good. It doesn't mean you need to go spend a bunch of money right now, but I feel like there are a lot of opportunities for money coming up. So, again, I say this all the time in my videos, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but when I say there's opportunity, you have to be ready to get the opportunity. You can't be sitting there in your room under the covers, hiding from the world. You need to be present. So, you just need to pay attention and notice that there are, like, it could be a conversation at the grocery store that somebody's hiring. It could be, oh my gosh, like, I could list so many ways this could happen, but there is opportunity for money. So look at those job listings. If you're unemployed, just start looking. Like, I'm telling you, you might end up with like the perfect job for you, even if you're down on your luck. We have some fives here, and yes, this is coming back to just not feeling great. This is kind of a sad card. And then this one is just a bunch of egos and people fucking fighting. So yeah, like, things feel a little unsettled this week. Be patient. That's another thing. Patience is key with yourself, with others, with situations. Yes. But just, like I said, I find it very frustrating, for, like, myself included. Like I said, I do suffer. Like, I started just over a year ago, I started having really bad panic attacks. This happened before COVID. I've always had a form of anxiety, but like totally manageable, didn't think anything of it. But I suffer from panic attacks, and like, if you want to get punched in the fucking dick, why don't tell me to think positive? I'll punch you in the fucking dick. I will. Or in the throat. I mean, I'll give you a choice. I'll do that. But it's just like, when people tell you to just think positive, like, just think positive thoughts, sometimes that's the last. First of all, you don't want to be told what to do. That's not what support looks like. And this is for those of you, maybe you are in a relationship with someone with anxiety, maybe you don't have anxiety, but support doesn't look like that. You just want someone who will listen, even if they don't understand how you're feeling, that they can just empathize and be like, okay, like, what can I do? But yeah, and you can't just be, I fucking hope I didn't say that in any of my readings this week. Like, just be positive, because it doesn't happen like that. The one thing you can do, though, is self-care. Take a day off of work. Take a day off. Take a mental health day. I know when I worked in the car business before, God, I would have done things so much differently, but I didn't think it was okay to take a mental health day, because it was all about the hustle, work harder, and like, work 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, because that's what you do if you're a good employee. And like, I just honestly if I could do it different, I would have taken some mental health days. Why am I talking about this? Well, because it came up. It came up in a lot of the readings. So I'm not a fucking psychiatrist or a psychologist. I'm just a psychic, maybe a psycho, I don't know. But it is important. So if you're feeling that tension, and here's the thing too, I do a podcast called Witchin' Women, if you want to check it out, with my friend Ivy. And Ivy had a day like that just recently. Sorry, Ivy, I'm thrown under the bus. But yeah, my podcast co-host, she had a day where she was just not feeling great and it was overwhelming. So like we didn't record a podcast. She took stuff off her plate. You have to give yourself that grace and then everything will be fine. It's when you try to work through it that shit starts to hit the fan. But other than that, the week looks okay. It's a little iffy in the love department for most of the people here. But honestly, just love yourself. Be amazing. You're strong as fuck. And yeah, I will catch you next week. So, everyone have an awesome week. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Tell all your friends, and I will see you next week. Remember, you guys are fucking awesome. Bye for now.